Alright, today we have a 2001 Toyota Corolla. The customer had it checked out at a shop and he was told that the oxygen sensor on the front of the catalytic converter is bad. So we got our part from APDTY.com and we're going to go ahead and show you how to install it. On this one, it's actually underneath the car, so we're going to jack it up and crawl underneath and we'll pick up from there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get in here. First thing what we need is a 12mm socket. And the O2 sensor on this one is on the back of the engine by the firewall down at the base of the exhaust manifold. It's kind of a tight squeeze, but we'll get in here and go ahead and take these two nuts off. Okay, we got the two nuts off of the old O2 sensor. Now we can just pull it out. Now we just have to disconnect the electrical plug. There. Alright, we got our old O2 sensor out. You can see that thing's just crusty and old looking. Now when you compare it to our new one, you'll notice it looks pretty different, right? Well, luckily NGK includes this adapter we're going to put on the exhaust first. That goes on the exhaust, and then our new O2 sensor will thread into that. The sensor comes with a new gasket. I'll put that on first. Followed by the adapter itself. Now we just have to put our two nuts back on and tighten them down, and then we'll put the O2 sensor in. Okay, we have our bracket bolted onto the exhaust pipe. Next we're going to put the sensor in. Now this is a special socket made just for installing and removing oxygen sensors. About 90% of vehicles have this style O2 sensor, which is just a screw in and screw out. This socket is designed just for taking these out. You can see how it works. It grips the sensor, yet still has room for the wire to come out. So you can then put your ratchet on there and get the sensor out of there. And what we'll do, this sensor came with some anti-seize, which you just want to put right on the threads of the sensor. Makes it so that it will be removable in the future. Let's put a good liberal amount on there. And we'll thread that in by hand into our bracket that we installed. Now you don't want to plug the sensor in until it's all the way threaded in, so that the wire has room to spin around as you tighten it down. So now that we have it in our bracket, we'll take our sensor, we'll take our sensor socket and our ratchet and tighten her down. Alright, we went ahead and tightened down the O2 sensor. Now all we have to do is take our plug and plug it back in. Can you see that? And this plug was clipped onto a little thing here. There we go. That is how you replace an oxygen sensor in this 2001 Toyota Corolla. Pretty much any other car is almost the same way. The only variance usually is whether or not it has this bracket. With this setup, you're able to see both anyway, because we had to install the bracket and then install a standard style sensor. But thank you for watching. Remember, keep APDTY.com in mind next time you need some parts. Thank you.